Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Petkova Tatiana. I'm a senior teacher from Tbilisi State University. I'm glad to represent the result of our scientific research, project management of smart university development, models and tools. I need to say that this study has been conducted due to the international collaboration of several universities in Russia and Canada. The first team is represented by Yana Mitrofanova and Tatiana Popova, Tbilisi State University. Ulyanov State University is represented by Svetlana Vereshchak. Anna Tukshunskaya is from Moscow State Pedagogical University, and the University of Quebec is here with Abdellah Shekhri. Our research is based on the problem of insufficient knowledge of the hybrid approach to smart university project management and the possibility of joint classical and flexible methodology use. We regard the possibility of managing the transformation processes of a classical university into a smart one. The main attention is focused on project management tools that allow management the timing, cost, and quality of the project portfolio. The novelty of the solutions and the practical significance of the publication consists in our models application for management a smart university development based on the implemented project offers and the evaluation model of integration. In conditions of the pandemic, there were smart universities which were able to adapt to the new learning environment in a short time, with a flexible set of educational smart technologies and tools. Other universities had to reduce the terms of development projects. That case made them seek additional funding for the new projects and tasks implementation. The urgency of changing management models appeared even earlier in accordance with the technology's requirements and ideas of Industry 4.0. But in connection with the pandemic, this task has become more urgent. Nowadays, as part of digital transformation and transition to the smart university model, the university top management is forced to combine structured and standardized approaches to project management. They are based on three project categories: cost, time, content, with flexible methodologies. Agile, based on such categories as speed, efficiency, and value. Let us consider a smart university as a single object of research with a lot of digital transformation projects for creating smart components that require compliance with the conditions. In our opinion, the hybrid approach allows us to prevent the project content spread, manage unidentified processes and requirements for the digital transformation, project result in the context of uncertainty projects development in smart university. An approximate model of university project management in the creation and development of smart and other components is shown here. The criteria for agile project are presented in the right part of the model. The example can be the project of software development services as one of the university smart component. The criteria of less flexible project are shown in the left part. As a bright example here, we can mention the construction of University Smart Campus. We regard it without any software campus smart elements, but the construction project only. In the middle of the figure, there is a scale from 1 to 10, points for expert project evaluation. The higher the score of the scale, the greater the flexibility of the project for this criterion. A survey of respondents, the experts in the field of project management, and managers of digital transformation projects, these are 40 respondents, based on the developed evaluation materials, allowed us to obtain the results of the optimum combination of project management tools of the studied methodologies: classical, flexible, and hybrid. One more important task for the university in the transition to smart university is the distribution of resources between projects. And these are two approaches to solve this problem. For sure, you can pay attention to these two formulas. The first one is for minimizing or maximizing the objective function, and the second is done under probabilistic constraints. It means that the problem is mathematically formulated as follows. Setting the task of allocating project resources using linear programming methods is shown here. In this form, the task is a stochastic programming one. By some transformations, it is reduced to the standard LP task. Omitting some indexes, we can show this in general form and get a simpler formulation of the task. Thanks some research works, they were obtained the following models. Pay attention to this slide, please. In this case, the task is reduced to maximization under condition. The above version of the problem statement assumes the possibility of managing the university's resources for the project's implementation by type of activity. The use of parametric linear programming methods allows us to solve the problem taking into consideration the dynamics of changes in the coefficients of the objective function and the equation of constraints, which in its turn allows us to introduce forecasting elements. The experiment on the obtained results implementation was carried out on the basis of three universities: Moscow State Technical University, Moscow Pedagogical State University, and Taliati State University. The tools study used in university's project officers in 2018-2020 allowed us to obtain the following results of using the tools of classical, flexible, and hybrid methodologies. Speaking about the conclusion and next steps, we should say that the system of management development in Smart University should include a strategic planning group. And the second point here is the expected optimal combination of project management methods should include a ratio of classical methods 21%, hybrid methods 34%, and flexible methods 45%. Next steps are the following ones. We are grateful for Mystery School for the clear organizational process of preparing the conference for control and high quality. We really hope for mutual cooperation in future and full-time participation in online events. We also express our gratitude to our scientific inspirer and accelerator, Mrs. Glukhova. Thank you very much for attention.